What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I hope you like this video. This is going to be your review for Basketball Wives Season 10 episode, what are we on, episode 5. So, we start out this episode, Jennifer is starting a hairline, child, and her and Brooke, she got Brooke there to be one of her models for her hairline, for her hair company. Y'all, can we find some other jobs? Can we find something else to do with our 15 minutes of fame on these reality shows? We are hair company. We are lip glossed. We are boutique out. Can we please, ladies, please find something else to sell when y'all have these opportunities to be on these shows, because I am over it and I am sick of it, and I don't know if it's just too much. Anyway, so she gonna have a hair company. So they talked about the gender reveal, and they were like, why was Nia being petty? Why she do that? We supposed to be uplifting each other, yada yada yada. Then Jennifer told her, and I've got another date with Jelani, because Brooke is the one that brought Jelani to the situation. So they talked about that. Listen, I'm not gonna spend a whole lot of time on Jennifer and Jelani. So Jennifer and Jelani go on a date down to the dog park, and Jelani need to give his dog some damn water, cause clearly the baby was thirsty. Okay, so they was talking. And they was whatever, and then, yeah, I like you too. Oh, okay, let's have another date. And then he leaned in for a little peck on the lips, and Jennifer act like the man tried to tongue her down in the middle of the dog park. It wasn't that serious. So later on in the episode, her and British are down to the hair store looking at different kinds of hair. She talking about some, I know that I have the best hair on the market, but it doesn't hurt to do more research. Ma'am, you should not be doing research when you are literally getting ready to launch your hair company. You should not be still doing research when you about to launch the company. But whatever, girl. British said, you are doing too much. You worried about a little peck on the lips. You need to go ahead and see what that thing do, and go ahead and have some bedroom Olympics with him, because it don't make no sense to spend no whole lot of time and then you get to the end of that rainbow and it is not all you needed it to be, okay? And she said, go on and let that man get a little piece. And then we find out later on in the episode that she went on a third date with Jelani, and she let Jelani get a piece, and it was good. Okay, that's all. I'm not spending no more time on Jennifer and Jelani. Moving on. So next we see Brandy having lunch with her brother. And Brandy is the oldest, and she said, I know that my dad's death is still bothering him, because I don't think he really understood how sick our dad was, and so, I feel some kind of way, because I'm the big sister, and I'm supposed to be able to take care of them, and, I feel like that it's a lot on me. She also said that she wants to do a cooking book, a cookbook, because she's good at cooking. She liked to cook, and this is something she started to do, and for her father, so she's gonna finish the project. And what I thought was funny was the brother kept saying, yeah, Dad said you got better. Dad said that your cooking had really improved. Now, Brandy making it seem like she always was throwing down in the kitchen, and the brother made it seem like you have gotten better with time. Now, that don't mean you're not a good cook now, but it does not sound like you was always burning up them pots. I don't know, okay? Brady, I don't know, but the way brother was talking, it made it seem like you better than you were. Don't mean you good. I'm just saying. Better don't mean good. Moving on. So she gonna have the ladies over. We see her later on talking to her husband, and she gonna have the ladies over to do a tasting. And she said, because I know if I can impress them, like I know they're gonna be honest, they're gonna be brutally honest, and if I can impress them, then I'll be all right. I'm a little nervous though, because they gonna tell me if it ain't no good. But I definitely know that if I can, it's like New York. If I can make it here, baby, I can make it anywhere, okay? So then we have Jackie British, and Duffy down to the hookah lounge. And this is where the shit gets messy. So Duffy is talking to British and Jackie about the gender reveal and how Rock then gave this girl another ring and how she really thought that he was going to propose. And we see it looks like a scene they filmed that we didn't see the whole scene, where it looks like British, Duffy, and Malaysia were getting the little IVs, and they were talking. And basically what Angel said was, I know Rock is a damn fool, and and every other week he's giving me a promise ring, but I take it in stride because it is what it is. But for him to do it in front of our family and friends at an event like a gender reveal, it really was wrong place, wrong time, because it did make me it made me feel some kind of way. It made me feel a little stupid because I really felt like, okay, you about to give me something different than what you hadn't already been giving me, but you really wasn't giving me nothing different. And now you're doing it in front of my family, you're doing it in front of your family, you're doing it in front of my friends and stuff. And I felt some kind of way about it. Now, Duffy is talking to Jackie, and I felt like all Duffy was saying was Angel felt some kind of way about not getting a ring. Jackie, in her mind, it translated in her mind to, oh my gosh, Angel's not happy, they're having problems, oh my goodness, I really like Rock, I want to see it work out, I need to go work my magic because I've been married for 27 years. I feel like that's her tagline. Everything that come out her mouth is, I've been married for 27 years, I've been married for 27 years, I've been married for 27 years, I've been married for 27 years. And don't get me wrong, that is a big feat. Like, that's nothing to laugh at. That's nothing to sneeze at. You've been married a long time. But at the end of the day, that does not make you a relationship expert, guru, and it does not mean that it is your job to fix everything. That is not your job. But neither here nor there. In her mind, that's what it translated to. Like, oh my goodness, Duffy and Rock are in trouble. They're on the verge of breaking up. Let me go put my cape on and fly over there and use my superpowers to make it work. So Jackie goes over their house for breakfast. And it's Rock and it's Angel there. Now let me say this. Jackie, you're not stupid. I don't think. You knew good and daggone well that the conversation you was having was not a conversation for Rock's ears. You're talking to Angel about potentially her not being happy in her relationship. In what world is that ever an appropriate conversation for you to have in front of the person that she may not be happy with? Like, if that's your girl, you pull her aside and you say, Rock, I need to talk to my girl. We got to have some girl talk, okay? Or you invite her down the street to the Starbucks for a little tea, a little green tea, a little chai, and y'all have a conversation there. But there is no reason in the world, there is no universe where it exists where you're supposed to have this conversation in front of him. So Jackie proceeds to do the exact opposite and have the conversation in front of him. Well, Duffy said that y'all not happy. And Duffy said that, y'all are going through something and y'all are in trouble. Y'all relationship is in trouble. And Angel was like, wait, what? Well, Duffy told me that you said. Angel said, I ain't said nothing like that. That ain't what I said. Now, Angel, you did tell Duffy y'all was having some problems. But I will say this. It looks like whatever y'all was going through, y'all done got past it because y'all been together in every damn episode. So y'all clearly got past whatever problems y'all was having in, what was that, first or second episode. But even though I think Rock is a whole clown, let's be clear, I do, and that ain't gonna change. I understood Rock feeling some kind of way. Like, wait a minute, what? Why is Duffy having a group discussion about our relationship? Like, first of all, what did you say to her to make her feel like there was something to discuss? And second of all, why did she feel comfortable enough discussing it in front of a whole bunch of people that don't have nothing to do with me and don't even know me like that? I would feel some kind of way too. So of course Rock gets upset and he starts talking about, man, she better stop talking about us. She better keep my name out her mouth because I could just say something to set her whole world on fire. I could say something to blow her whole world up. Talking about her man will leave her the next day. Now Jackie is now pissed off because she was like, well, where he's scaring me, he threatening Duffy, I don't know how I feel about that. What you mean you don't know how you feel about it, Jackie? You opened up this can of worms. You started this whole situation, ma'am. What do you mean you don't know how you feel about it? You did this. You did this. So Angel's upset. So then Angel goes to talk to Duffy, which is probably, listen, Angel is probably the most mature person in this whole scenario, because Angel said, you know what I'm not about to do? I'm not about to do this back and forth. He said, she said, let me go straight to Buffy and find out why the hell Buffy was out here saying stuff or misconstrued what I said and added, put some little, sprinkle some shit in the sauce. So she goes over to Duffy's house to have the conversation. And she says, Duffy, I talked to Jackie, and Jackie told me that you had said that, blah, blah, yada, yada, yada. Duffy was like, wait, what? She said, now listen, let me be honest. I did talk to Jackie, and I talked about, the whole thing with the ring and stuff like that, but I ain't make it seem like, oh my gosh, we need to have an intervention. Oh my goodness, we need to go. She said, I was just putting the girls on alert, like, listen, Angel pregnant, and her and Rock ain't necessarily on solid ground. So if I put out the bat signal, I need everybody on call. Angel was like, okay, but I'm not understanding. Like, why were y'all even having the conversation? Like, I didn't even say anything to you to make you feel like it was DEFCON 30. Like, why are you talking about it to Jackie? And of course, now Duffy is mad because she was like, listen, I don't want you to think that I'm just running behind talking about you and telling all your business, which you really actually were doing that. She said, and, I don't understand, Jackie doing too much, Jackie being messy, snitches get stitches. So the minute you say snitches get stitches, that insinuates that you feel like Jackie snitched, which insinuates that you feel like Jackie did repeat what you said. You just mad that she repeated it. So I'm going to need you to use some different language, because at the end of the day, that's exactly what Jackie did. But Jackie added some shit to the sauce, but that's what Jackie does, and that's what she's going to do, because she's going to stir the pot, because that is her job. Okay, let's be clear, every show has one, and it is Jackie. Okay, and so of course Duffy was upset, Angel was upset, but I feel like when Angel left, she was in a better space. She still wasn't happy. She still was not happy, but I feel like she was in a better space. But she still was like, why are you running around telling all my damn business? Like, I'm just not understanding why you running around here telling all my business. So, and of course she tell Duffy about the part where, she was threatened, that Rock was threatening her or whatever. So Jackie and Jennifer went to lunch or dinner or whatever, but it wasn't really no big deal there. That's, like I said, that's when Jennifer told her that she had given Jelani the do. And Jackie gonna say, what happens here stays here. Girl, you repeat everybody else's business, you might as well go on and repeat that too. You can't be, oh, well, what happens here stays here. Girl, whatever, Jackie. So we get to Brooke's apartment, and Brooke is getting dinner ready for the ladies for tasting. Brandy, it's Brandy. And Brooke was the first one to show up. And of course, she said I invited the ladies except for Mia and of course Malaysia, because, why would she invite Malaysia to her house, right? She said, I didn't invite Nia because of the whole situation that happened. Like, don't start none, won't be none. I don't want it. So Jennifer shows up, it's all kumbaya, whatever. Angel comes through, it's all yada, yada, yada. Duffy is there, and Jackie comes in. And Duffy pulls Jackie aside because she's like, listen, I really didn't appreciate how Jackie tried to throw me in this situation. So I definitely need to talk to her. So she pulls Duffy aside, and Jackie and Duffy are having this conversation. Basically, why did you say that? Why would you go back and say that? I didn't say that, but I did it out of love. I didn't do it to be malicious. And see, Jackie has in her mind now that she did it for the right reasons. It doesn't matter that she did it and that she shouldn't have done it. It's just, but I did it to try to help. I was doing it to help. I feel like, I'm the one that's been married and I need to help. And Duffy was like, but we were just having a conversation. Why would you repeat it? Like, that wasn't a conversation for you to go back to her to talk about. Like, that wasn't what that was about. So, Brandy was like, listen, what we're not doing this at my event. Y'all come on back over here. Dinner's ready. Eat it before it get cold, because I don't want y'all talking no ish. So she pulls them back into the group. They eat the food, and of course they love it. It's great. Oh my gosh, it's so good, girl. Child, she had tilapia with some sauce on it. Now I ain't saying it wasn't good, but you couldn't get no whiting or I don't know, some flounder. I didn't, whatever. Whatever. I ain't even gonna trip because I don't even eat fish like that. So let me shut up, child. Girl, they said it was good. They said it was good, and so she said that's a sign for me to, keep moving. That's a sign for me to keep moving and get this cookbook done. So Jackie was like, now that we done got past that, can I say what I need to say? Because, I don't do this fake stuff. I ain't about to sit here and be laughing and joking in people's faces. So can I say what I need to say? So Brandy was like, child, I can't stop you. So Jackie addresses them, and Jackie is letting Angel know, listen, I said what I said. It wasn't out of malice. I'm sorry. Duffy, Duffy said this, and I felt some kind of way because I thought that, y'all were having some problems in y'all relationship, and I really honestly was just trying to help. I was really trying to just help out. It wasn't no, malice or whatever. And so they were trying to explain to her, but you shouldn't have said anything. And if you're going to say something, why would you say something in front of Rock? Like, why would you have that conversation in front of Rock? That don't even make no sense. So Angel got upset because Jennifer was like, well, when she told me, Angel was like, wait a minute. So wait a minute. So there was 2 or 3 conversations about my relationship based on what Duffy said? Like, that's where we are right now? So Angel got upset and she got to arguing and stuff. And at the end of the day, she ended up leaving. So at the end of the day, she ended up leaving. But she was upset, and Brandy came back upstairs after she walked her downstairs, and she was like, y'all can't do that. She is pregnant. Like, we can't be arguing with her and getting her all upset. She is pregnant. Preggers. We can't do that. So Jackie was like, well, I'm going to tell you what else happened that I didn't appreciate. Like, after I said what I said, Rock was upset, and he threatened Duffy. And he said... And he said that he was going to that next time she said something, he was going to air her out, and it was going to cost her relationship. It was going to make her man break up with her. Duffy was like, boy, bye. Like, you can do your best, but all you're going to say is what? That I slept with somebody, that I slept with a rapper, that I slept with a basketball star, that I slept with, an actor or a singer or something. She was like, that's my whole career. Like, this always Duffy slept with somebody. But please know that my man knows exactly where I am every night. And even if I was, you think I'm afraid of Brock? No. So that's going to turn into a whole thing, child. So that was the episode. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.